Heard about nowadays is just the education problem. No Child Left Behind is a policy that's not really funded, and there's a report that just came out recently just showed that a lot of schools in Connecticut are doing pretty low in terms of the student proficiency. What would you do to address that problem with the quality of education in our schools so the students will get a quality education and get their test scores higher?
Well, I think there's a problem with how we measure progress and how we measure the school's progress. I think you need to, right now we have, if the school doesn't meet a certain target, a certain percentage, they're considered failing, and every year the step increases from one percentage to the next. And that creates problems. You need to measure that progress more on a curve. You need to look at specific types of learners, and you have to measure the progress based on the different groups, because you're showing what the school's done doesn't really show that the kids are actually keeping up. It's an average. And so we need to make the progress, the accountability on an individual basis. We have to follow that. So changing how we hold the schools accountable is one, but the other way is a lot of people, when you mention the word regionalism, they don't want to say, oh, we don't want to give up our local control. But what we could do and start with is have regional summits, have superintendents get together, share ideas, share problems, talk about curriculum. We don't need to reinvent the wheel 169 times. And maybe people will walk away from one of those conferences saying, okay, that's a great idea. Or, you know what, I'm using that textbook, you're using that textbook, we're using that textbook. Maybe we buy that textbook together and save money. I mean, even simple things, when you cooperate and you share ideas, it's going to help everybody. It's going to help your school district, it help other school districts in your region, and that's what we want to do. We want to raise the education level for all our students in all the areas of Connecticut.
All right, well, great.